Wait for the handshake.
All right.
Twitch has accepted us.
All right.
YouTube has accepted us.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to bring my CDs with me. My DVDs shows. Because I wanted to see about getting an MP4 link on those things. Shoot.
Facebook has not accepted us.
Wonder why. Must have heard somebody tell me it's spam.
Huh. Facebook has not accepted us.
Still not.
All right, I'm gonna stop the stream. Huh.
Still nothing. Were they blocking me and they're blocking me already on this?
I don't know. Let me try restarting this.
That's what it seems like. Well, it gives me a little time to look for some stuff here I need to find. So this delay is going to help me out a little bit. Normally would help me out. Oh, I hate this. I hate rushing like this. Damn. All right. Man. All of a sudden everything's just falling down on me over here, man. You think God would cut me a break on this?
Okay, Facebook has now accepted the stream key.
Wonder what happened.
They changed their settings.
Oh.
Is the clock set properly?
I don't know. Looks like it is, but I'm not sure.
Can you see if it's 59:59? Are you looking
no,
at it?
I'm looking at it, but it looks like it's all on zeros.
Okay, let's go fix that. Yep, that's wrong. Okay, flip the silver switch.
Okay. All right. All right. Well,
Tell me when the red light is on.
it's on.
I'm going to start the clock.
Okay. Okay. Well, this is hello. This is Richard Jazzowski. I'm using my regular name here instead of my stage name. Give me a few moments here because I want to do something here real quick. I want to play some Native American music here. I wanted to lower the volume down. Okay, I should have it down, so let me just play that here. Okay. Now let me drop that down a little bit more. Okay. Okay, normally I would be DJ Brass Knuckles, but there's a lot of things going on right now in my life on the weekend here. This is show number 172 on Sunday, March 26, 2023. This is my second show for the month of March in 2023. And I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but there's a lot of bad things going on right now, and I'm going to have to say them. I don't like saying them. I wish I didn't have to say them. But unfortunately, it's necessary to say them because this is the real world, and we're going to have problems like this. Excuse me here. So, I'm going to get the preliminary things out of the way as quickly as possible over here because I got to get moving on this as quickly as possible here. First off, as always, thanks to Think Twice Radio for his support all this time for me, helping me out and making me get good programs out, good type programs out. I forgot to mention Pam Swartz and Rob Nesbitt on my last show, so thank you for your support all these years. I've had some difficult times for lately here, and this last month here, the last few days of this time here before I did this show is an illustration, and I'll explain that in a moment here. Love again to my late mother as well as my late Aunt Rose. My brother Thomas, who I'm going to talk about. This is one of the things I need to talk about on my show here. I'll be talking about him. Love to my brothers Donald, his wife Jeannie, son James, my brother Pete, his daughter Selena and son Pete Jr., and my sister Audrey and her daughters Christina, Melinda, and her son Zachary. Also my cousin Barbara. And also my late Uncle Larry, who passed away in the summer of 2022. And also my Uncle Andrew, who's still in bad health, but apparently hanging in there. And I got a few things. I'll mention my brother Thomas. He's one of the things I'm going to be talking about here, but I want to get a few other things done as quickly as possible over here. So let me just start with this here first. Okay, as always, support WBNY 91.3 FM. It's the show, they have the local show on. Right now it's only just 1 hour of music from Buffalo and West New York musicians, original music from Buffalo and West New York musicians. And they're going to have their annual Battle of the Bands coming up at the Mohawk Place. Coming up in the month of April. I believe it's April 20th. You might have to listen to their station to find out for sure. Let me just take this off here for a moment, and let me try something else here. Shoot. Boy, this is, where is it? There it is, Damian Simon. Okay, let me get Damian Simon in there. So, play his music right now, and hopefully I can get this set up all the way and start with this. Okay, like I said, it's a local show here, 4 hours of music from Buffalo. Well, 4 hours. It's 1 hour on a Friday night from about 6 p.m. to around 7:30 p.m. I really wish they'd spend the hour, an extra hour on their show playing some original music here, and they're doing it right now with this on the current local show they had last week or this past Friday. They were playing some original music from the bands who are going to be performing at the Battle of the Bands at Mohawk Place. I believe it's April 20th. I could be wrong, but like I said, they're at least making some progress, and there's a few good new bands they just appeared on the music scene over here with WBNY played on their show, and they sound real good. And so if you get a chance to go to the Battle Bands, they'll have about 5 bands performing during the course of the night, and it starts around 7 or 8 p.m. at Mohawk Place. So I hope you get a chance to check it out. Okay. Let me just move along here because I got a few other things here. Okay, I gotta move. Shoot. Come on. I gotta pick up the pace here. Okay, as always, go to cable channel 1302 Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at midnight for my cable access TV show, also / podcast shows. And there'll be a mix of cable access TV shows and podcast shows going on for the next few months. So I hope you get a chance to catch that, and hope you get a chance to share it with your friends and let them know. And a lot of these shows are going to be on YouTube as well as Twitter, as a matter of fact. We'll be putting a couple of them on Twitter. And also, like I said, I would appreciate greatly if you, once again, as always, if you hit the like button on these shows. Let me know that you like these shows, even if you didn't like them. I'd appreciate if you were more honest about it, but I guess you are being honest by not clicking on the like button. And also a few comments would be nice, so I hope you do this. Okay, moving on quickly over here. All right, now let me see. All right. Now, normally I would use this time to promote the birthdays, but this is a serious episode for me today because it's out of the ordinary show here for me because basically there's been a few bad things happening over here. So let me get to the meat and potatoes of this stuff right now. Oh, well, before I do that, let me just do a few more things here real quick. Okay, watch out for the real brainwashing racism drug pushers, otherwise known as the so-called Buffalo radio stations and the so-called Buffalo sports teams. And, because like I said, okay, let me try that there. When the phony Buffalo wins, the true Buffalo dies. So, again, pay attention to that. And any attack to the truth from anywhere is an attack of the Bible, no matter how small that truth is, including the truth I give you on my shows here. And I already told you about these people over here. And now I'm going to talk about one of the more sad parts of over here. It's with deep regret I'd have to tell you about this now. The Elmwood Avenue Festival of the Arts has terminated their program. They are not going to be doing this anymore, and that's a real tragedy here. Let me see if I can read this out as quickly as I can over here. Organizers of the Elmwood Avenue Festival of the Arts announced Friday afternoon on social media that the popular summer festival will no longer continue. After 24 years of producing an all-volunteer, free community event, and after much deliberation, we have decided to cease production with the festival. Producing the festival. Read a post on the event's Facebook page. Let me just try to pick this up a little bit so you can read it yourself here. All artist market applications received for this year's event will be refunded electronically. We regret that we would have started up the festival engine in 2023, only to stop it. We regret any extra work this has caused anyone over here. Now, Joe Pasquale, the festival co-organizer and co-founder in 2000, said in a statement with fellow founder Tanya Zabinski that their team had been considering ending the festival's run for some time. And while running this festival over the decades has been energizing and stimulating, it has also taken its toll on ourselves and our crew, both physically and mentally. D. Pasquale also said it had become more difficult to find quality local artists to participate in a juried show, that cultural and environmental groups struggled to staff their booths, and that organizers feel that Elmwood Village has changed tremendously and is not the same neighborhood that helped give birth to the festival. And you can thank the developers who are screwing around with the Bidwell Parkway area over there and everything else over there because, let me just put myself over here real quick. You can thank the developers, the so-called developers over there, destroying the area and around the Bidwell Parkway area, because they're in large part responsible for this current situation going on around here with this. And like I said, they feel that it changed tremendously, not the same neighborhood that helped give birth to the festival. The festival was canceled due to COVID-19 in 2020 and 2021 before returning last summer. And unfortunately, I went there and it was pretty much a shadow of what it once was. That's really too bad. And it seemed like people got shied away from a lot of that. They are still afraid of getting the disease again, apparently. We've watched so many artists age out and not many young people stepping in. Let me move this quickly here. Just B. Pasquale also said it become more difficult to find more quality local artists to participate in a juried show, that cultural and environmental groups struggle to staff their booths, and that organizers feel the Elmwood Village has changed tremendously. D. Pasquale, who runs t-shirt company Planet Love Designs with Zabinski, said he believes the dearth of artists may be generational. We've watched so many artists age out with not many young people stepping in. In terms of the festival's legacy, D. Pasquale and Zabinski emphasized the hard-working foundation of volunteers. A major part of the festival's refreshing style has been its counterpoint to a top-down corporate system. Otherwise going against a corporate regime over there that plays the same tired music over and over again. It's been more of a hand-hewn pirate ship made from scavenged pieces than a shiny factory yacht. Our crew members aren't afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty. We don't have highfalutin staff in starched shirts. A little jab at you people here, folks. I'll say got a few more things to bitch about this thing. The Elmwood Village. Well, let me just play some more Damien Simon real quick here again, if I can get him back on here again real quick. I want to play him one more time here because Damien Simon is a musician from the Buffalo and West New York area, and that's one of the musicians that's going to be hurt the most from all this. The Elmwood Village Association, nonprofit community development organization impacted by but not directly affiliated with planning the festival, lamented the lost revenue opportunity for artists as well as traffic for the neighborhood's small business owners. It breaks my heart, but as someone who produces large-scale events, I have to sympathize with the planners and what they had to be going through to make this kind of call, says James Chicaki, interim director for the Elmwood Village Association. Teresa Duschlander, owner of the Thin Ice Boutique and member of the Village Association, said she appreciated what the festival brought to the community. The success of this festival created a ripple effect which continues to resound throughout the neighborhood. She said the Elmwood Village Association will be glad to discuss options with artists and business owners in our area in an effort to continue the momentum this event had created. And finally here, extremely sad, Canal Fest organizer explained decision to cancel the summer festival for 2023. And if I get that page in there for you here. The abrupt end, okay, I already meant that. Okay, the abrupt end to the Elmwood Avenue Festival, which drew arts and crafts vendors locally and from across the region to showcase their wares along the closed-off major commercial strip, follows last week's cancellation of the 2023 Canal Fest of the Tonawondas, although festival organizers for that 8-day event plan to return in 2024 under a rebranding. Canal Fest was also canceled in 2020 and 2021 for COVID reasons, but returned in 2022. The Elmwood Avenue Festival, typically held in late August, was known for its eclectic mix of musical performers and dancers in addition to its artisans. It was considered one of Buffalo's marquee summer events, and its Kids Fest was an annual hit. Okay, let me get on here now. Now, as you've seen over here, as you looked at this thing, you've seen over here, I'm very unhappy about it because that was one of the few festivals of the summer I could actually go to and enjoy because I had original music from Buffalo and West New York musicians. I don't bother going to places like the Taste of Buffalo because all you get is a taste of commercial radio station programming that these musicians play all the time. And I don't need to listen to that. The whole idea behind the Taste of Buffalo was to promote the original music from bands from Buffalo and Western New York. The Taste of Buffalo just keeps forgetting about that little issue in their mad desire to create money all the time. And also these corporations also put strong-arming them and twisting their arm and telling them, hey, don't support Buffalo the right way around here, just do it our way. So, yeah, I know I'm running 3 hours late, 48 minutes, and so is Canal Fest, and it's not happening this year. It's not just my opinion. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there, especially musicians from Buffalo and Western New York. And I'm seeing Mick Rambo talking about the same because North Tonawanda won't sign a contract to split the cost of Canal Fest. Well, that's up to them, That's just something they're going to have to decide on their own in this thing. So, I'm trying to move along here as quick as I can, but this is a very difficult show for me because I'm talked about the Elmwood Avenue Festival of the Arts. I'm upset about that, and I'm depressed a little bit because now the only true Buffalo festival is the Buffalo Music is Art Festival in September. And there's a few other things going on, like the damn, I keep passing by that. It's on Main Street, and they have a Thursday night concert, usually in July and August. And I'm trying to remember the name. It has a tower of water going down over there. I should write this down so I remember it. But anyway, it usually happens on Thursdays, every Thursday for the month of July and usually in August. And hopefully they'll do that again. It's from Buffalo Art Company there. And also the M&T Plaza's got their summer concert series going on starting in June. I know McCarthyism is going to be one of them. And like I said, there's really nothing going on here. I just don't care. I am not going to go to the... I barely go to the Buffalo, Taste of Buffalo over there, and I'm not going to go to anything else around there because there's really nothing else worth going around there for. Same tired music, same tired everything else. Yeah, I know it's a concert in the square. I'm trying to remember the name of it here. It's on a train. It's on the train track. It's on the Metro Rail. I keep forgetting the damn name of the street. I should write that down. That's my own fault. But anyway, like I said, it's usually Thursdays in July. Okay, well, now I got some more sad news for myself here because I want to let you know right now that I just found out this past Saturday that my brother Thomas, my next oldest brother, he contacted me Saturday evening and told me it was confirmed that he has a tumor in his brain, and it's kind of disheartening for me right now to hear that. He's going to be going to, let's tell you, Sunday the 26th, so he's planning going there into the hospital, and as soon as I figure out which hospital it is, I'm going to contact the hospital and see if I can make some arrangements, offer some small financial help to help defray his hospitalization cost. And I don't have much money right now. Another issue going on with me on this thing is the VA pension people there are going to reduce my pension money because their argument is on this thing because the Social Security retirement money I'm receiving is considered earned income, and because I've reached a certain financial plateau, as it were, the VA pension people are going to start reducing my amount of money I've been getting from them. When I first started off with it, that was the only source of income I had because it was just under $1,100 a month I was getting from them. And when I tried to apply for Social Security about 3 years ago, I knew I looked at how much I was going to get from them, and it was only just over $900. So it made no sense to sign up with that for Social Security. So I kept a VA pension. And then during that time when I was trying to apply for Social Security, I talked to some people about that and turned out I was eligible for the Social Security Retirement Fund, and they told me at that time, from what I understood, they told me at that time it was separate from the Social Security money, which shouldn't have, and also they also told me that it was not going to impact my VA pension money at all. That was the way I understood it. So I signed up for that, and for the last few years I've been receiving this money from both parties on this thing, and just lately it had a cost of living increase for my funds. And because that cost of living had pushed me over a certain plateau of theirs, now they're going to reduce my VA pension money now. And I just don't consider that fair. I already signed a petition to challenge this thing in court, have a court date with them to challenge this thing. I mean, there's a good chance I probably won't win the battle totally, but I'm hoping if I can at least explain to them some of my current situations, including with my brother, they may help ease up a little bit and take less money out of my pension. But that's a hope I can only hope for. Yes, I've called the VA. I've called the VA pension people about this. I talked to them about this, and they're over telling me because they even sent me a packet of information telling me that they're going to reduce it because the VA Social Security retirement money is considered earned income, which I don't understand because, like I said before, it was separate from the Social Security money I originally rejected. So And then they gave me some story about how it's going to be impact. It's because I received both of them for the last few years. They suddenly crossed over the financial plateau, as they call it. So now they're going to try to reduce. They're going to be reducing my VA pension money. So I'm going to be challenged that, so I'll be at least able to hold on to it, and hopefully, they gave me some paperwork over here. They gave me a graph telling me how much money I'm supposed to be getting eventually over the course of the next year or so. I'm not too sure how this is going to work out, and because I'm currently only receiving just about $750, over $750 from the Social Security retirement money. And I'm collecting also $1,300 from the VA pension, so that's just about under $2,100 a month, and I guess that's what over the plateau over there. So they're doing that. That's why they're doing all this nonsense. So I'm going to be trying to do that, and I mentioned my brother. I'm going to be trying to help him financially for the next couple of months. I'm going to try to give him at least $60 a month over here, but once that reduction hits in, within about the next 2 or 3 months, because I filed for a challenge on this thing, and they told me it's going to take at least a couple of months or so to get before it goes to a trial, go to a court date. And I'm trying to get some of these agencies to sign up. No, I did not sign up for. I thought I signed up for VA disability, but it turns out it was the VA retirement money. Because I'm reading the Mick Rambo talking to me here. Thank you for talking to me about this stuff, carrying on a conversation with me on this. And at the time, I mistakenly thought it was a disability, but it turned out to be. After calling the Social Security office and inquiring about it, it turns out I signed up for a retirement money, so it's not going to be a disability. So, unfortunately, and like I said, I'm trying to be diplomatic about this a little bit and try to be understanding about this. And I realize that they're going to probably do it anyway to me, but as they sent me this graph of information, I don't know, I'm a little confused by it, because on one area it tells me I'm supposed to be getting from the retirement fund, I'm supposed to be getting about over $900 a month, and they tell me also on the claim. Well, I tried filing for disability, but I don't believe I'm eligible for that, because I made an attempt to try to make a file for that, but I don't think I was eligible for it. I don't believe I was eligible for it, according to what they told me. Thank you for bringing this up, Mick. I appreciate your information on this. So anyway, right now I'm just going to have to accept the fact that I'm going to lose some money from the VA pension, and hopefully the reduction won't be too severe this year, maybe next year when they give me another cost of living increase. That'll change again, but for right now, it's kind of upsetting me, because it's kind of frustrating, because I'm going to have to readjust my financial planning schedule and everything else over there, and it's kind of ticking me off a little bit. So, I just, I'm trying to think of the name of that concert on Thursday over there. Damn, where is it? It's just out of as soon as the train comes out of the tunnel, it goes down the part of Main Street, it goes past Chippewa Street, and it's across from the Gold Dome portion of M&T Bank. So I'm trying to remember the name of that, but I'll figure it out eventually. Let's see. It says go to the VA for treatment, so you have a service-connected injury. Sadly, I don't have a service-connected injury. I didn't have any injuries when I left the Air Force in '76, and I can't really claim too much of that. I could try that. I'll probably give it a shot if I can, Mick. Thanks for all your information on this. Appreciate it. So anyway, like I said, this has not been the last couple of days for me over here, because between losing the Elmwood Avenue Festival of the Arts, and hearing about my brother, and then hearing about my reduction of this VA pension, you'll have to forgive me if I don't have a smile on my face all the time on this thing. I'm going to try to put up a little bit of a positive spin on this thing as best I can, because like I said before, I'm going to be trying to help my brother out. For the next couple of months, I've been helping one of my other brothers out, because he's been having some personal problems of his own, and it was related to him being incarcerated for a long period of time. So I've been trying to help him out, give him a little bit more, a little financial help on that end. But once this reduction kicks in, a lot of that help is going to go down the tubes as quickly as I can. And before anybody complains about this, folks, no, I'm not asking you people for money. All right, you didn't hear me ask you for money during the whole thing I've been talking about over here. I never asked you once for money. I'm not going to ask you for it now. Any money you do decide to contribute, consider a donation and a gift. And I thank you for those, whatever you feel like you're offering. I realize times are difficult, and I'm not going to try to push you and twist your arm and tell you got to do it. So don't do it. So, okay. And also, one thing I didn't do in my last show, I wanted to do a tribute to the late Joe Head, because he passed away last month. I believe it was in February he passed away. And this happened about a month and a half after the passing of his late wife. And I was looking for the song here. I didn't have it at the time, but I'm going to play it. And I did find it now, and I'm going to play it now if I can just get all this set up here properly. Let's see if I can save all that. Okay. Save that. Okay. Let's see if I can get that going here. Sorry about this, folks. All right. All right, let me see if I can find this here, because where is it? Well, actually, before I do any of this, well, let me see, what time is it? How much time have I got left here? I think I got about less than a half hour. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a long time here. I'm going to give you some words from our sponsor, a sponsor I've supported for years, and I kind of put him on hiatus right now. And I've been putting mine in hiatus for the longest time. So I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about this, about 5 minutes, giving you some 5 minutes worth of information, material from him. And I hope you appreciate this. And then I'm going to play something from SUSAN ROZLER. So I'm just getting this set up real quick here so you can get a chance. So let me just donate a little time to our sponsor. Hopefully. Nope. So
Chapter 7. After these things, Jesus walked in Galilee, for he would not walk in Jewry, because the Jews sought to kill him. For the Jews' feast of tabernacles was at hand. And his brethren therefore said unto him, Depart hence, and go into Judea, that thy disciples also may see the works that thou doest. For there is no man that doeth anything in secret, and he himself seeketh to be known openly. If thou do these things, shew thyself to the world. For neither did his brethren believe in him. Then Jesus said unto them, My time is not yet come, but your time is always ready. The world cannot hate you, but me it hateth, because I testify of it, that the works thereof are evil. Go ye up unto this feast. I go not up yet unto this feast, for my time is not yet full come. When he had said these words unto them, he abode still in Galilee. But when his brethren were gone up, they went he also unto the feast, not openly, but as it were in secret. Then the Jews sought him at the feast, and said, Where is he? And there was much murmuring among the people concerning him. For some said, He is a good man. Others said, Nay, but he deceiveth the people. Howbeit no man spake openly of him for fear of the Jews. Now about the midst of the feast Jesus went up into the temple and taught. And the Jews marveled, saying, How knoweth this man letters, having never learned? Jesus answered them and said, My doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me. If any man will do his will, he shall know of the doctrine, whether it be of God, or whether I speak of myself. He that speaketh of himself seeketh his own glory, but he that seeketh his glory that sent him, the same is true, and no unrighteousness is in him. Did not Moses give you the law, and yet none of you keepeth the law? Why go ye about to kill me? The people answered and said, Thou hast a devil. Who goeth about to kill thee? Jesus answered and said unto them, I have done one work, and ye all marvel. Moses therefore gave unto you circumcision, not because it is of Moses, but of the fathers. And ye on the Sabbath day circumcise a man. If a man on the Sabbath day receive circumcision, that the law of Moses should not be broken, are ye angry at me, because I made a man every whit whole on the Sabbath day? Judge not according to the appearance, but judge righteous judgment. Then said some of them of Jerusalem, Is not this he whom they seek to kill? But lo, he speaketh boldly, and they say nothing unto him. Do the rulers know indeed that this is the very Christ? Howbeit we know this man whence he is. But when Christ cometh, no man knoweth whence he is. Then cried Jesus in the temple as he taught, saying, Ye both know me, and ye know whence I am. And I am not come of myself, but he that sent me is true, whom ye know not. But I know him, for I am from him, and he hath sent me. And then they sought to take him, but no man laid hands on him, because his hour was not yet come. And many of the people believed on him, and said, When Christ cometh, will he do more miracles than these which this man hath done? The Pharisees heard that the people murmured such things concerning him, and the Pharisees and the chief priests sent officers to take him. Then said Jesus unto them, Yet a little while am I with you, and then I go unto him that sent me. Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles, and teach the Gentiles? What manner of saying is this, that he said, Ye shall seek me, and shall not find me, and where I am, thither ye cannot come? In the last day, that great day of the feast, Jesus stood and cried, saying, If any man thirst, let him come unto me and drink. He that believeth on me, as the Scripture hath said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. But this spake he of the Spirit, which they that believe on him should receive. For the Holy Ghost was not yet given, because that Jesus was not yet glorified. Many of the people, therefore, when they had heard this saying, said, Of a truth this is the prophet. Others said, This is the Christ. But some said, Shall Christ come out of Galilee? Hath not the Scripture said that Christ cometh of the seed of David, and out of the town of Bethlehem, where David was? So there was a division among the people because of him. And some of them would have taken him, but no man laid hands on him. Then came the officers to the chief priests and the Pharisees, and they said unto them, Why have ye not brought him? The officers answered, Never man spake like this man. Then answered them the Pharisees, Are ye also deceived? Have any of the rulers or the Pharisees believed on him? But this people who knoweth not the law are cursed. Nicodemus saith unto them, he that came to Jesus by night, being one of them, Doth our law judge any man before it hear him, and know what he doeth? They answered and said unto him, Art thou also of Galilee? Search and look, for out of Galilee ariseth no prophet. And every man went unto his own house.
Okay, well, those are some words from our sponsor. Now, I realize you probably don't understand the King James Version too much of it. And, when I first heard it, I like the language myself. It's kind of colorful and but sometimes, so in order to understand this, there are some people who have programs on YouTube that bring up not religious issues, but issues about the Bible. So you might want to check those issues out on YouTube. They offer some programs for that. Okay, moving on now. I'm going to start playing the song for Susan Rozler here. And if I can find it real fast. And of course, I'm not going to be able to find it very fast here. Where is it? There she is, right there. Okay, save that real quick. Okay, put that in there. All right. Give me a moment, folks. I got to do this. I got to take care of matters on my own hand over here. I'm just not a professional like everybody else. I mean, other people have technicians and everybody else helping me out on this thing, so I got to, unfortunately, it's all me on this. So I got to do it and do it as many times as I can. So let me get started with this. This is Susan Rozler with the song Still Waters here on Something Different in Buffalo here on Think Twice Radio.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures and leads me to wander into the woods and lets me lie down by still waters, and it's good. place all my burdens behind me. As I pray to the Lord, He gives me peace. There in my heart God will find me, and it's good.
Okay, that was Susan Rozler with the song Still Waters. Spin off on one of the Psalms of the Bible, Psalm 23, I believe it was. Okay, let me just switch over here. Oh, I did finally realize what the name of that concert series is on downtown Buffalo over there. It's at Fountain Plaza. Just as soon as you get off when you get on the Metro Rail, you'll go past Chippewa Street. It's a place called Fountain Plaza, and there's a big fountain there, and it's right across from the M&T branch of the M&T Bank. Branch of the M&T Bank. It's called Thursday at Main. I think I got another name for it, but right now, as far as I know, it's known as Thursday at Main. I've gone there last couple of years, and they've had a lot of good musicians from Buffalo and West New York, including Willie Nile, John and Mary, among others. And I don't know what their concert series is going on there. And like I said before, let me go back over here. So take this off here. Okay, so like I said, it's Fountain Plaza in downtown Buffalo, past Chippewa Street, and it's called Thursday at Main, and should be starting in July, I believe, maybe July, late August, between July and August, sometime in that time period there. So I hope they're going to have it, and I hope everybody will take a chance to go over there and look at it, and and try to. I'm sure you'll enjoy some good music over there. It's good original stuff. And once in a while they play some of this corporate sponsored stuff here, but for the most part they do stick to their original music. So, and I really wish these corporations get off of us on this thing, because I'm tired of hearing them on this, telling them this is the only music their corporate music is the only music we should be listening to. Okay, now I'm going to play a song from Joe Head, because I went to play his song, and I thought I had it, and I didn't have it, but I did find it this time. And the name of the original song was called what the hell is the name of it called? Driftwood. It was originally called Driftwood, but the correct title is called The Light in the End of the Tunnel. I should change the name of that song. Change that, as a matter of fact. So I'm going to play Joe Head here, and I'm going to put some pictures over here of a place where my Aunt Rose was living in before she passed away at a hospice in North Carolina. So I'm going to play this one here by Joe Head, and in small ways it'll be a tribute to my brother also, Thomas, because of his health condition here. So let me just set this up real quick here and get this going as quick as I can, because I've got running out of time here. So get that set up there. And one more. Okay. Put that over there. And the name of the song here is called The Light at the End of the Tunnel. And this is Joe Head, the late Joe Head. And this is for him, and also for my brother Donald, and also for his late wife as well. So this is Joe Head with the song The Light at the End of the Tunnel here on Something Different in Buffalo, here on Think Twice Radio.
I look for you like a fire looks for fuel, like a lookout for a beacon in a storm. Each passing day made me wonder if the way of this narrow road would always seem so cruel, like a memory of kindness felt long forgotten. You came into the place where dreams used to go, a place where love is seen, and only those who see that dream seem to go. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light of your love as it burns. I can feel the warmth of the flame, and that will be the same no matter which way this whole world might turn. forgotten. You came into the place where dreams used to go, a place where love is seen, and only those who see that dreams seem to go. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light of your love as it burns. I can feel the warmth of the flame, and that will be the same no matter which way this old world might turn. Like a memory of kindness felt long forgotten, you came into the place where dreams used to go, a place where love is seen, and only those who see that dream seem to go. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light of your love as it burns. I can feel the warmth of the flame, and that will be the same no matter which way this old world might turn.
That was the late Joe Head with the song "The Light at the End of the Tunnel," otherwise used to be known as Driftwood, but people put that on their compilation CD, didn't pay attention to the stuff over here. But that's what Joe Head told me it was, "The Light at the End of the Tunnel," and that's for his passing, as well as for his wife, and also to my brother Thomas, who's going through some difficult times with his health right now. Right now, maybe you can't offer money, but I hope you can offer some prayers, because he could use them right now. Okay, moving on quickly now, because I gotta get going here. This is for my brother Thomas here, because I found this song from the late Mark Freeland, and if I could find it real fast here, there it is. Okay, well, let me take this off here. Save that real quick. Move it along real fast. And okay. All right, well, this is the late Mark Freeland. His song here is called "My Best Friend." And this is for my brother Thomas. He's my next oldest brother, and I'd like to hope he thinks of me as his best friend, maybe a best friend of his, and I'd like to think I'm a best friend, or he's my best friend too. So this is the late Mark Freeland with the song "My Best Friend" here on Something Different in Buffalo, here on Think Twice Radio.
So different. I know I could never properly thank you. Do you think you could settle for being my best friend? We had hard times together. Oh, but they were never too difficult for you and me. Can't
Okay, that was the late Mark Freeland with the song "My Best Friend." And as you can see, that's a picture of my brother Tom. That's me right there. I'm the oldest. There's Thomas. There's my brother Donald, my sister Audrey, and my brother Pete, and unfortunately the black sheep of the family, Larry. And I won't bother talking about him, but that's for my brother Pete, my brother Thomas right now. And the song there was called "My Best Friend" by the late Mark Freeland. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me save that real fast here, if I can. Sorry, let me just put myself back over here real quick. Okay, I gotta take this picture down a little bit here. Okay, let me see who else I got here. Okay, let me try something else here real quick. Okay, let me just move this along a little bit. I'm going to do a little something for spring over here, and this is by the group called, let me find it real fast here, if I can dig it up as fast as I can. Okay, and it's by the group called the JAZZABELS. I don't have their a regular CD over here. The name of the song here is called "Little Bird." I'm going to try to put a little fun over here and lighten this up a little bit here, a little for people who have for springtime mostly here. So let me just check the volume levels on this. Turn the volume level down on this over here, like so. And okay, let me get the picture back. Come on, okay. Let me find let's see, JAZZABELS. Okay. Okay, sorry folks. Like I said, I don't have technicians helping me out over here. And the guy from Think Twice Radio, he's got his own priorities in life over here, so he's nice enough to do this show for me. So I'm hoping let me make these shows. So this is the JAZZABELS with Kathy Carfagna and Calissa Casacco, and they made this song a long time ago, and it's called "Little Bird." So let me play this right now on something different in Buffalo here on Think Twice Radio.
Oh, little bird, you sing so sweet. How did you come to sit by my window? Where did you go to learn that song that every day I hear you singing? Don't fly away, don't leave me now. Oh, won't you stay so I'm not lonely? Why don't you sing that song again? The one that used to leave me crying. Oh, you better take care everywhere you go. Don't let no cat creep up behind you. And don't you sleep alone at night. Oh, honey, I'll watch right beside you. Yes, it's a long way to go now, but when you come back, you will find me. And don't forget to let me know. Oh, if you see a friend of mine. Oh, it's a long way to go now, and when you come back, you will find me. And don't forget to let me know. Oh, if you see a friend of mine. Oh, if you see a friend of mine.
I hope you enjoy that. Okay, that was the JAZZABELS with the song called "Little Bird." Look at the little birdies. I got a little thing for that as well here, if I can find it quick enough here. Where'd it go? There it is. Let me just find it real fast here. Okay, because like I said, it's over here. Let's see here. Hang on here. It's almost there. Come on. There it is. All right. I'm going to turn the volume up on this again now because I want to get you a chance to hear it. So let me see if I can get this to work in here for you here. So here we go.
Oh no, not the bird, man. Not that. 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 Oh no, not the bird, man. Not that.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one. I should take that one off there, but a little treat there for you. Okay, now I'm going to do something for the birthday, for people who have birthdays here real quick, because this is going to be a bye. No, don't tell me I forgot to bring them. Nope, there it is in the bottom. Good. Okay, good. Okay, let me put that right there real quick. And it's called the Mom and Dad Parade here. And I'm going to try to figure this out real quick here. Nope, I don't want that one there. It's too... let me see, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, there it is. I just want to set it up real quick here. Because, all right, like I said, it is going to be the Mom and Dad Parade. The song is going to be called the birthday song for those who have birthdays. So as soon as I get it figured out here, let me just... All right, let me turn the volume down off here because I want you to hear the song here by the... okay, let's see, where is it? There it is. Okay, drop it down there real fast. Mom and Dad Parade. There we go. Okay, good. All right, it's called the birthday song here, so let me get it set up here. This is the birthday song by the Mom and Dad Parade here on Something Different in Buffalo, here on Think Twice Radio. Okay, that was all right. Here we go. The Mom and Dad Parade with the song "Happy Birthday." Here, let me just put that real quick there, so you get the chance to listen to the rest of. Look at the rest of that there. All right, it's enough. Okay, Mom and Dad Parade. Okay, well, that's pretty much about it for this show here. Unfortunately, I wish I wish this was a little more pleasant show, unfortunately, but I already talked about all these issues earlier on. And all I can do is ask you to offer some prayers for my brother Thomas, because he could use them right now. As far as financial things, that's on me to do. And if you feel obligated to do it, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do it. I'm not twisting your arm. That's your choice. I'm not going to guilt you into doing this or anything else like that. So, if you feel up to it, that's your business. And for that, you'll get my thanks. So this has been Richard Jazzowski, otherwise known as DJ Brass Knuckles of Something Different in Buffalo, here on Think Twice Radio, doing show number 172 on Sunday, March 26, 2023. And this has been the off the cuff episode here. So, Tom, I wish you well. I love you. I hope the operation goes successfully for you and get healthy again. So I hope to see you. And goodbye, Joe Head, for your support, for your great song that you had there. So this is DJ Brass Knuckles, Richard Jazzowski, once again saying good night. And support the true Buffalo as always. Make supporting the true Buffalo the priority, not the minority. And don't settle for anything less than the true Buffalo. That includes the Phony Taste of Buffalo Festival and the Phony Allentown Art Festival. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Hopefully.